Morning, students. We are on book 2, 21 and 22. So let's go ahead and sight read 21. Check out that key signature. And there are a lot of accidentals. Just to warn you, here we go. 1, 2, 21. Cool. Lots of slurs. This is a brass exercise. So you brass players, you probably noticed it's like the warm-ups that we do in the band room where you're like holding one valve and it's lip slurs. It's going up and down. It's mostly a mouth exercise. You woodwinds, you don't have that same thing. You're moving a lot of notes. So make sure you're always slurring. And you brass players, the lip slurs are slurred because it's harder to slur when you're using lips only. It's easier to like hit those high notes with the tongue, but they want you to slur it while you're doing the lip stuff because you're training your lips. You're basically making it harder for yourself. So when you can tongue to hit high notes and stuff like that or jump to low notes, it's easier for you because you trained on a harder thing to do, if that makes sense. Clarinet players, you guys jump way higher than what I was playing. You jump something like you're the only ones that do that. So when I was playing along with you, know that you're jumping way up higher, and that's just how it's written for you guys. You have the biggest range out of any wind instrument in the band, so they're making you jump way higher than everybody else. Just so you know. All right, accidentals are all over the place on this. That means naturals, sharps, flats that aren't in the key signature, those are called accidentals, and they're thrown in all over the song. Remember, they only last one measure. So example, this is the clarinet book, remember, so it's going to look different from everybody else, but I wanted to point out the flat there and the flat there only last for this measure. That's why in the next measure they had to throw it back in. And then it goes away again. Same for here. All three are sharp, and then it goes away. So be aware. Accidentals only last for the measure, and then they go away, and they only last for what happens next. So if there was a B, and then we went to a F, and then it went to a B flat, it would not make this a B. And only what happens after, and once the measure's over, the rules reset. And that's how the music notation works. You know what? This is all pretty practice worthy. That's all I need to talk about. So go ahead, pause, come back once you have this one done, and let's play. You know, one more thing. I'm going to say 2 measures at a time is a really great way to practice this because after 2 measures, it does a new set of accidentals. So I'd do 2 measures at a time though. Try it again. Once you have that, move on to 3 and 4. Measures 3 and 4. Practice a bunch, and if you separate them in chunks, it's going to be easier. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Go ahead and practice. Come on back when you're ready for final performance. All right, now that you're unpaused and ready to play the final time, let's play. 1, 2, ready. And make sure you're hitting those slurs when you're supposed to. It's basically every measure is its own slur. So you should only be tonguing at the beginning of each measure. I kind of ruined the final performance by adding one more thing. So let's do it one more time. Here's the final performance of 21. Make sure you tongue at the beginning of each measure. Everything else is slurred. 1, 2, ready. Cool. 22. This is a long one. There's lots of slurs, but the whole thing is pretty much eighth notes, except for the occasional quarter note. So, take a look-see. Check out the key signature. And let's play. Let's go about this fast. So, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and here we go. Sight reading. Check your key signature. 1 and 2. Ready? Classic technique trainer. It's all one rhythm because they want you to concentrate on the other things. So the things they want you to concentrate on is technique. So that's switching between notes. It's supposed to be a fast exercise saying. And they want you to concentrate on slurs because they change it every 4 measures. The first 4 measures are no slurs. So next 4 measures are all slurs each measure. Next measure is slur the first 2 notes for each one. And you can tell on the notes that aren't slurred, I'm making them a little shorter because you want contrast. Do, 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 do. Listen again. And then the last 4 measures, every last 2 notes is slurred. And one more thing, clarinets, you guys probably noticed that when I jumped up, you went down. So this is measure 5. You guys are the only ones that jump down because you have that big range. Everybody else jumps up too. So you're not going crazy. It's supposed to be that way. They wrote it that way. So let's do just the first 4 measures and pause as you need it because I'm going to make this go fast because I want to fit these videos into 10 minutes. So you're not having to skip all over the place. So let's do first 4 measures. I want you to pause and work it out and then come back and then we can move on. So here we go. First 4 measures. 1 and 2 and ready. Let's do it again. Ready? Before we move on to the third, did it sound a little strange? Maybe you're missing a note. Sounds. Check your key signature. Third time. Ready? Key signature. Third time. 4 measures. If you need more time, pause and do those first 4 measures. Come back and we'll move on. Next 4 measures, the slurs. Ready? 5 through 8. 2. After you're paused and you've practiced. 2. Ready? Only tongue on the first measure. Make those beautiful slurs. Do it again. Second time. Ready? So my tongue goes ta, 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 ta. Remember the tongue only at the beginning last time? Ready? Pause. Practice. Come back once it's done. Second line, we're going to go 4 measures. That's slur, tongue, tongue, slur, tongue, tongue. Ready? 1 and 2, slur, tongue. slur, tongue, tongue, slur, tongue, tongue. Ready? Last time, 2, ready? Pause, do those, come back, we'll do the last 4. Tongue, tongue, slur, tongue, tongue, slur. All right, last 4. Ready? Do it again. 2, ready? And don't forget to pause whenever you need it. If you're like, whoa, that was way too fast, you just need to pause and then come back once you got it. 2, ready? All right, pause and get that. And remember, guys, these videos, you're not supposed to be finishing these songs in like 10 minutes. They're meant to be paused over and over and over. This is like the super quick version, so it's a 10-minute video. And practicing can take 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, might take a couple days. Depends how much time we put in before this. Let's take this thing fast. Technique trainers are supposed to go a little bit faster. So about... Ready? Go ahead and practice. Get it up to about that speed, and we'll do final performance that speed. Do, 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 do. Pause. Come on back once you're ready. Let's play. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 22. Cool. That's a fun one. See you for the next one. That was 21 and 22. See you for the next one.